Fiasco! We're having a fiasco, and it's going to be taking place in a nice southern town.
The reason we're doing Fiasco instead of going back into D&D, especially after 2 weeks of being off, is gotta blame this one on Michael Huber.
He's in Chicago.
Michael Huber is on vacation with his family.
He's in the Big
Apple. Which is
Apple.
an appropriate thing to do after E3. But
yeah, vacations are good.
The Little Apple.
We should all be, I think we all need a vacation.
Yeah.
He's in the applesauce.
Yes, thank you, Ian.
Tri-City.
We can't do Tabletop Adventures without Huber.
People get it. People understand. He's in the applesauce, and there's nothing we can do. We gotta have a fiasco.
Why Fiasco, Ben?
Because we've already done it. It's easy to do.
Good answer.
That's it.
Ready?
And it can be fun.
Okay. So now to do fiasco, we're just gonna use the book to save the trees instead of printing off all the copies.
Oh yeah, I like when you make printouts.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of paper.
Yeah, you're right.
And I feel bad about
If you're
it.
unfamiliar with Fiasco, it's a game inspired by films like Blood Simple, Fargo, and A Simple Plan. During a session, you and your friends will engineer and play out stupid, disastrous situations that exist at the darkly comical intersection of greed, fear, and lust. It's like making your own Coen Brothers movie, wouldn't you say, Kyle?
Yeah, I would say that.
It's a lot like that, if it goes well.
I feel like I've seen 0 Coen Brothers movies, though.
Who are you?
That's because you have bad taste and waste your life.
No Country for Old Men, that's Coen Brothers.
Yeah,
right?
that's a good one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, but I don't think it has all the quirks that people love of Coen Brothers movies.
I agree with you.
It has some quirks, but yes, it's not their quirkiest.
Yeah, I would rather than just do that all the time.
All right, so we've rolled the dice pool. There are 2 black and 2 white for each of us. And now we can start deciding on relationships. You take a die of that number and use these charts. We should do the relationships first. So each of us has a relationship between us. So Elyse and I have a relationship. Me and Kyle have a relationship. And then Kyle and Ben have a relationship. And then Ben and Elyse have a relationship.
Hunter Dinosaur.
Uh-huh. And so these cards are for you guys.
Prepare to get hunted.
And then these are for you guys,
Good
these
luck.
are for us, and these are for us.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to go first?
I want to help the people at home with these visuals. I'm actually going to put them like here.
No, that doesn't make
good.
sense.
Yeah, it
because
does. It does. It does.
As long as they're
This is
between
gonna
the
help you at
people.
home.
As
Yeah,
long
yeah,
as
yeah.
we have to be able to see them, though.
We can see them.
Yeah,
It's
I
more.
can see.
There
I've
we
got
go.
new contact lenses.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Elyse finally has contacts that are her
Real
own
life?
prescription.
Real life.
What if there's like sand in this book?
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So we can write the word relationship on here. So this is Ian and Elyse.
Best friends.
Relationship.
Also best enemies.
So to be clear,
Ian and Elyse.
because Ian chose the southern town scenario, we have a limited number of like relationships the book suggests.
Yes, it's a play set.
We're mostly going to be cousins and husband-wives.
So choose a main category for our relationship
Brother,
or
sister.
anyone else's relationship. We have 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, weird, 2 4s, 3 5s, and 5 6s that we can choose from.
What are the
5,
relationship
6 is
options? Because we'll be
The main category options are family, work, friendship, romance, crime, and community.
Oh right. You did a category
And then
first.
we'll narrow it down from there.
Sure.
You can do anybody's relationship. We're making this
Would
together.
you guys hate it if I made you grandparent and grandchild?
Absolutely not. We would not hate that.
Who's who?
First of all, you have to make.
She can't determine that.
You can't determine that. You just would pick family then
Okay.
for those two.
Oh, right. I have to pick family and then you pick the sub. Oh, damn it. Okay,
Oh, this is
I'll-
crazy actually. Hold on. We only have 1 1. So if you pick family, that's
Yeah,
our
we're
only
fucked
one for the
then.
rest of these deliberations.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Sure, all right. You can make us family.
GB or
You guys cool with
GH.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So write relationship on here, and then your names,
Okay.
and then write family.
Our names are not necessary though.
Not yet.
We've never done that before.
We've always done that so we can keep track.
No.
Well, whatever.
The
Just
space
keep
on the
track.
table. Yes.
All right, so now I'll pick one. Oops. All right, so I don't have any ones now. No more ones. So we got work, friendship, romance, crime, and community. I like getting some crime in there.
I agree.
I like getting some crime in there, so I'm gonna say that Elyse and I are partners in crime of some kind. Okay.
You know it.
So
You
now
know we
you
are.
do one.
And what, you used a 5 for that?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Crime.
these two are crimes.
Creme.
Crime.
HBO's new series, Creme.
I put the little thing on the E.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I
think
have to use this opportunity. This is one of my favorite things in the world. So I'm going to identify your crime relationship as Conman and Mark.
I knew you were gonna
Oh,
do that.
no.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna do that one. Do we like that one? We're not
Yeah.
partners then.
Yep.
Who's who?
We have to determine that as well.
Yeah.
So the only relationship, so you guys, your relationship needs to be determined, and mine and
And
Elise's.
Elise's, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have a romance.
Me and Kyle?
Yes.
Kyle
Okay.
and I? What number is that?
4.
4?
Yes.
Okay. So we're out of 4s now.
Well, what are they
too.
doing in
Whoa.
the game, Ben?
Nice.
All right.
Oh, that's
Pass
a
that
one
over to
over
Elyse.
Gotta
Smug-
stay hydrated.
Smug Elise.
Smug Elyse. Her story.
Her story. We call it her story instead of
Romantique.
history.
You don't need that. I guess it's not really even legible to the people on the
Did you put a
camera.
weird
is it?
accent over
I
that
put
too?
it. I put a little dash above the I.
That does, okay. That doesn't exist.
Romantique.
Umlaut over the O.
Romantique.
And a line above the A.
Nice.
Romantique.
Romantic.
I can either pick a relationship for.
You have to do.
I have to do you guys.
Well, no, you could you could also specify another relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can-
yeah.
You can do the main, the overarching category for your relationship, or specify our romantic relationship or their family relationship.
So there's 6 up there, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Ben and I are
sixes.
going to be community 6.
Nice.
Okay. Community. Okay. Romance. Former spouses, current spouse. Oh wait, which choices do we have? We don't have any 1s or 4s, so we can do current spouses, lifelong crush / object of crush, lovers, or former lovers.
There's no wrong choice there.
There's no wrong choice.
Spouses.
Current spouses. Okay.
I don't think have we ever had that relationship? I feel like we've had former lovers.
And one of my favorites, we had a really awful relationship. They were married. This one Western guy, I think it was Dusty Barnes
wasn't
and his Chinese wife.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and they hated each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then they sort of reconciled at the end.
Yes.
It's a good episode.
Kind of. Didn't you get like run out of town and she like murdered everyone or something like that?
She died in my arms.
Oh yeah.
And I told her that I always loved her cooking.
Madam O. Her name was
Madam
Madam
O. Yeah, you were Madam O.
Yeah. All right, so we got a community and a family left here. Community is interesting. That's what we got here. Elected officials.
Can't do that one. We only have 2s, 3s, 5s, and 6s.
Okay, so we have civic volunteers, which is boring. Church volunteers, which is very exciting. Caseworker, parole officer, guardian, okay. And AA, Narcanon sponsor. Narcanon.
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yeah, so we're going to go with church volunteers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Church volunteers in the South.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, I feel like we should just be like as offensive as
Yeah,
possible.
guys, don't
Oh, no,
take
no, no.
offense to this.
I disagree with that.
In America, it's okay to make fun of the South.
I totally disagree
We're
with
all
that.
stereotypes. I'm from Canada, and I love donuts and lots of
And
like,
Tim Hortons.
And
sauces.
her story.
Her story.
I like lots of
And
sauces
poutine.
on things.
Yeah, you can just drench things in sauce. It's weird.
I love sauce.
All right, whose turn is it?
It's Ben's final turn to
Ben's
lock down the
turn.
relationships.
Lock down that family relationship. Elyse was pulling for grandparent and grandchild. That definitely defines some ages here.
Yeah, and whether you have a May-December relationship or you're both old.
Cousins are options.
Or young, yeah.
Distant, unusual, unofficial relatives. This is very funny.
I think it is pretty funny.
Honestly, I think we should almost do that too to keep open our options for the next round.
Do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 6 then?
Unofficial relatives is so interesting.
It's basically just whatever. You like love each other, but you ain't blood.
Like I consider him my brother. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Right. Use that Sharpie
You
to
say
write
that a lot.
down.
I consider him my brother.
No, it was already in blue, so we got to use the blue Sharpie.
We got to stick with blue.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I got to read that again because it was like what? Distance?
Distant/unusual/unofficial
Unofficial? Unusual is really
unofficial
funny, too.
relatives. Unusual relatives. You're like
Yeah.
you're like his brother's plumber's sister,
Kyle,
but
I appreciate how you were trying to like show the audience the cards, but no one can see that.
Okay.
no one can read it anyway.
Okay. And at least it communicates that there are cards here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I do like him laid out there though, because then we can all read them.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's flip that. Okay. Now you get to pick, and we can start coming up with who we think we are. You know.
These help
So,
a lot with that. Though.
Needs, objects, or locations. We should probably do 2 needs, 1 location, and 1 object total.
Okay.
So like 2 relationships will share a need. It should be something that's very, very important to both parties in the relationship. 1 relationship will have access or will have an object of some kind, which are usually pretty fun. And then one relationship has an important location that's important to both of them. So I'll just run through briefly the needs, locations, and objects main categories so we can start brainstorming maybe. Needs: to get out, to get even, to get rich, to get respect, to get the truth, or to get laid.
It's always those, isn't it?
A lot of times on the basic ones they are, yeah. Locations are Main Street, Commerce Street, out by the interstate, up Center Road, out and about, or residences. Objects are untoward, transportation, weapon, information, valuables, and sentimental. At least it's your turn. Does anything jump out at you? Jump out at you. This is where having the copies is beneficial, because then we can look through this quicker. But we're doing okay, I think.
We're doing okay.
We're doing okay.
We're doing
We're
great.
doing all right. We've
Doing
done all
great.
that. We've done all that in about 4 minutes.
That's
unless
record time.
Unless that's an 8. That says 18, doesn't it?
Oh my God.
No.
What?
Under to
Yeah, it
get
says
rich
18.
Oh.
through tricking a handicapped person.
Oh,
Oh my God.
gotta do it.
Love it.
Which one is that? To get rich is
We
2? Oh no. To get rich is 3. All
I'm
right.
really
Who's,
excited
so
about.
bad.
I've been thinking about my
We'll
name
get
for this
so much
character
shit
for
for
a
that.
day.
who's trying
Whoa.
to get rich though? Do you want to use to get rich or something?
I want to do to get. Do we have a 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have a 4?
No.
Damn.
But the last one is wild, so we can save it if it's really good.
Because there's to get the truth about what she did behind the patio.
It's very specific though.
Yeah, like-
Sometimes I worry that the specific ones are less actionable.
All right.
All
I don't
right.
know.
To get rich is good for
Yeah.
the con man and the mark because
Yeah.
it's a good motivation for them.
But they both want to get rich? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to get rich by tricking him or her
Yeah.
or whoever's the con man.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
guess
You can
to
just
get
do the big category, yeah, to get rich.
Or you can
I
do
guess so.
objects. I don't like this uncertainty that you have right now.
Yeah, not speaking to me.
Nothing's speaking to her.
New Persona 5 trailer.
I mean, just pick a main
I'll
category
pick
and
a
we can move
location
on.
Then.
Okay. For who? We got the spouses, the unofficial relatives, the church volunteers. I mean, the church comes along with that automatically.
Yeah, they don't need a
We
don't need a
one.
location.
The con and the mark.
Sorry, I'll pick Up Center Road. No, we don't have 4. Shit. Out and About. Number
Okay.
5.
For whom?
For you guys.
The spouses.
Okay.
Okay, so right location up
Out-
center road or no
out and
out and about out and about. All right, I guess I'll pick a need. Although a lot of the objects are really fantastic. I do like to get rich. It's actionable. Yeah, I'll say to get rich for the criminals here. Sound good to you?
Okay. And we used a 5 for this. Let me
Yeah.
separate those. Okay, what do we have here? I'm gonna pick an object so Ben can pick the last need.
Okay. Objects are fun. I like the objects.
Yeah, what is untoward? What does that even mean in this
It means
instance?
like slimy, sleazy,
Okay.
untoward.
That sounds fun.
We don't have a 1. But
got-
we can
got
save it
2.
for a wild.
All of the transportation things
Yeah,
are
I guess we
really
can.
fun. They're all really ridiculous vehicles. Information is actually really good. Yes. Information is
We
good
don't have
for...
a 4.
Dang. Okay.
I actually really like. I don't want to pick it for you, but
No, it's a discussion. We're all doing it together.
Like, the church volunteers riding around in a golf cart is really funny.
Them riding around in anything is really good. So they get a 2. Because maybe it's like themed after their church. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, it's like a church.
Whatever
golf
vehicle we end
cart.
up picking. So you
Okay.
have transportation for your object.
Okay.
We'll just determine what specifically that is.
Okay. You write it so he can choose his thing.
Okay. All right. I'm on it.
Sure.
So now, Ben, it's your turn to pick another need for this relationship. So switch back here.
Or you can specify any of the others.
Oh yeah, or you can specify one of the others. But you got 3, a 5, and a 6.
Do we have a 3 and a 5 and a 6?
Uh-huh.
Do I specify the need or do I just pick the
Just
general
the
category?
general category right now.
Or you can
Or you can
specify.
specify one of the other things.
That is already out there.
Okay. Do we have a 4? No.
No. 3, 5, and a 6.
3, 5, and a 6.
If we really want a 4, we could do it, but sometimes it's fun to be stuck in a box.
I'm going to specify our transportation as a pontoon party boat.
Yes! Oh, it's so good for the church volunteers.
Okay, Elyse.
So it's gonna be like the church boat.
Yeah. So somebody's got to get drowned off of that boat. Okay, so you can specify our need, this location, or do a big category for their need. We've got a 3 and a 6. So if you're doing the big category, it'd be another to get rich or to get
I guess
laid.
we'll trick a handicap guy. Give me that 3.
To get rich through
Yeah.
tricking a handicap guy. Okay.
Oh wow, this is gonna be heavy because there's also a con man
Yeah.
situation going on inside of that story.
Yeah. This is really intense. I'll just finish writing it.
We didn't write the book.
Yeah, I mean, the book encourages things to be like a little risque, you know? Like these stories, you want them to be.
Fiasco.
It's a fiasco. All right, so we only have 6s, so your need is then to get laid, I guess.
Sure, actually, I guess that is mandatory.
And that's important to both of you.
Right.
So that's an unusual family relationship. Unusual relatives trying to bang each other.
Doesn't have to be with each other.
Doesn't have to be with each
But
other.
it could be.
But
Yes.
it could be. It could be. Okay, and then I guess.
Within that, what is the specific
Well,
thing?
here's the deal. The next location or need. So we only have 6s left. So to get laid by your sweetheart who is acting squirrely, or what is it? Out and about.
Out and about.
Construction site next to accurate automotive. My vote would be to do that for the location,
So
and
we
then the
can
last
use
one
the
is
freebie
wild.
On the
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Because
okay.
that location is cool.
Accurate automotive.
Construction site next to accurate automotive. So
Okay.
somebody can get like encased in concrete or something like that. You all right? You look real
I'm
like
thinking.
tired.
I'm
oh,
thinking.
sad or something.
I
Okay.
get real tired when I use all that brain power.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so then our options. This one's wild. Ben, it's officially your turn.
Okay.
To get laid, to get it over with, by that sweet thing you've been thinking on, because you need to raise that badly? Oh, because you need the raise that badly.
Oh man.
By an old lover to start over, by an old lover to further your scheme, or by your sweetheart who's acting squirrely.
You
So
need
those
a
are the
raise.
choices. Yeah, do you need that raise by being a volunteer at the church?
Volunteer at the church doesn't pay.
Doesn't pay. It doesn't pay.
I'm going to do by that sweet thing you've been thinking on.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, gross.
So write that on there. This is blue. All of them are blue.
Thing you've
Ben
been
was hogging that
thinking
black one. Okay, so now we can put the dice back in the center. The numbers no longer mean anything. So do you all remember? Well, we can get into that in a minute. Let's figure out who we are. Okay, so what we know is that Elyse and I are in a creme relationship, wherein someone is a con person and the other one is the mark, and we both have a need to get rich through tricking a handicapped person, which I imagine is the scheme that we're working on as a con person. But one person is getting tricked in the process.
Double cross.
It's a double cross. It's a matchstick men situation. You and I are current spouses.
I think.
With some kind of tie to the Accurate Automotive. So maybe we own the Accurate Automotive or something.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the construction site is next to Accurate Automotive.
Right.
So we're building our business.
Okay.
I might be the handicapped man.
Oh.
That might be how that works.
And I could be like your trophy spouse or something.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe.
You guys are you're working the automotive?
Yeah. No, we are working on the construction site next to Accurate Automotive.
I
You know
see.
that construction site next to Accurate Automotive? It's like, oh yeah, I've seen that one. It's like that kind of
I
thing.
got
Yeah.
something in mind.
What do you have in mind? Communicate.
I can't because it's part of the thing.
No, it's not.
I mean, it could be.
No, what do you have in mind?
I mean, it might not unfold this way though.
But like, help us formulate
She
our
probably has an
characters.
entire story in mind.
Yeah.
Well, we're partners.
Okay.
Um,
But I'm also your mark?
well, no, our Mark is the handicap guy. We're trying to steal the handicap guy that you work with at the construction site.
Well, we're married.
One of the two
sorry,
of you.
sorry.
Yeah. One of the two of you is trying to double cross though.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that remains to be seen.
you're
Yeah.
trying to steal your spouse's handicap parking permit so we can sell it to the automotive place that your construction site is next to, because they would use a handicap parking pass, so that way they can like take their cars for test rides and park in handicap spaces. So we're trying to get that parking space. But
What?
Yeah. I like this. Accurate Automotive, right? When they're doing their test drives, they can't ever find a
They
good
can't
parking.
find a good parking spot. You know, they need to take a car somewhere. They can just show it off. They can't park that car just anywhere in the lot.
Yeah.
Or the construction site used to be their parking lot. And then we bought it to construct there, and they're mad at us?
You got a handicap parking pass. You got a key to the city, my friends.
Yeah.
Anybody's going to want that. You want to sell it to the highest bidder.
Okay, and then you guys
That's why I
are
didn't share it.
you guys are family in some strange way.
In a strange way, just an
with the
unusual
need to get
unusual
laid.
relatives.
I'm a little bit. There's two things I'm concerned about.
Sure.
One, I don't know how we define our relationship. Like, we're distant, unusual, unofficial relatives that are trying to get laid. Like, I can't formulate a story there. Nothing's coming to me.
So I mean, maybe it'll help if we.
Yeah.
So are you an
had a
old
character
man?
Name. You had a character name, right?
yeah, I have a character name that I want to use.
What is it?
Rusty Spigot.
Okay.
Well, write it on your name tag.
Yeah.
Both
That's
sides.
gonna help. That's gonna help.
I feel like I don't mean this in a bad way necessarily, but like I feel like you guys are the crux of the story. Like I don't know where I fit in.
Well, you operate the church boat with.
Elyse's character.
Yeah, and there's got to be so
So
much.
you're a volunteer at the
There's
church.
going to
Yeah.
be so many hot people on that church boat.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's got to
Like
be so
attractive
many hot people, on that,
people?
on that church boat.
I don't.
Oh, so on the church boat, he sees someone who he's got, or she, that sweet thing you've been thinking on.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But you
But
both
how does
been
that tie
thinking
into the
on
main
it.
story?
It doesn't need to.
What's the main story?
We don't have a main
don't have
story.
main story.
Right now we have a bunch of weird ideas that
Yeah.
are very confusing about parking spaces.
I'm really excited about this.
Honestly, I
to
don't
go
completely
that way.
understand.
I'm
Pontoon
telling
party
you.
boat.
So here, I
Our
think
racket
maybe.
is stealing handicap parking passes and selling them.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought we were trying to get like the space, and I was like, what?
Oh, the park
Okay.
pass.
The need is to get rich
Yeah.
through tricking a handicapped person.
So we trick a handicap person by stealing or convincing them to give us
It's such
their-
a low scale, low stakes
And
operation.
that's why we'll never get fucking caught.
Yeah. So are you the con person and
I
I'm
don't
like
know.
his gross trophy wife or something?
Okay. Yeah, that can
And
work.
he's got the parking pass.
Well, because you said you were a handicapped man.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of going with
But
that.
you work,
yeah.
and you work at the construction site too.
I was thinking we could be
You
like
hold the sign.
we could be like debutante
What?
secret lesbians or like like married lesbians, but everyone in town. It's like a weird thing where they like don't respect what we're doing, but they respect our business prowess. Because we're like wealthy.
Okay. All right.
But
that's
you're in a
interesting.
wheelchair.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right,
I can
cool.
work with that.
All right, nice.
So, that sweet thing you've been thinking on is the sexiest lady on the church boat.
Right.
That's in a wheelchair.
No, I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh.
She's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. You and I both want to get laid by that sweet thing you've been thinking on.
Who's the sweet thing you've been thinking on? Is
an
it
An
The sexy
NPC.
lady on the church boat.
An
Yeah, it's
NPC.
Which is you.
Yeah.
Well, we're married.
But you guys aren't. She's not getting any though.
No, because I can't cooperate with Rusty Spigot to bone my wife.
But you think it's. You guys don't both realize it's the same person.
It could be you.
You think it's.
You could be a sexy con
I'm a
woman.
man.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
We get to live out our dreams and fantasies on this show.
It's true. We do. We all do.
All right. I feel like we need to define the sweet thing.
It could be.
Sweet thing's an NPC. I
It
think
could
it's
be
easy to
her, but you're not getting any in your sexless marriage. But and then he wants it, but you guys don't realize that you're going after the same woman, and you have weird like.
Wait, does he?
mixed-up conversations.
But it's her.
I mean, if they're weird family relatives, he would probably know who I am because we're
Yeah.
handle.
They're really weird though. It's really like. Distant,
No, we're not
distant.
weird. We're just unusual, unofficial relatives.
I think, yeah. I
See,
think
my
it's more
opinion is-
interesting if he's trying to cheat on me. If she's trying to cheat on me. I think.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get murdered and dumped in cement. That's all I care about.
Whoa. So maybe me and Rusty Spigot are like unofficial relatives, just in that like we were in the same church group. You know what I mean? Something like that. Does that count as unofficial
I
relative?
mean, that's sort of like their relationship.
Yeah. But I
I
just
think you
something
need to
from
be
the
like,
past.
you need to be like, it needs to be something like powerful, like gripping,
Okay.
meaningful relationship.
You
Like,
saved his life,
Whoa.
and now forever like in debt.
And that's how you became handicapped. Whoa. So he like feels like he owes you because you saved him, but also
Right.
there's like guilt because you became handicapped.
And you lost your own family, so then he became.
He
the only
became
family
your.
you
Oh,
have.
she became
yeah.
like
I have
your
Rusty's-
mother.
I have an idea of how you became handicapped.
But you're both really horny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I vocalize it now?
Oh, absolutely. Always vocalize it.
So you and I both worked at the meatpacking plant,
Okay.
That's how
And-
you gained your fortune.
and you thought, but were incorrect, that another man that you'd never gotten along with was cheating on you on your wife. And you're very protective of this. So you
Okay.
guys got in a fist fight at the meatpacking plant, and he punched you onto the conveyor belt where
Okay.
they slice up the meat, and you got your legs cut up. And I saw this happen, and I didn't even know you, and I pulled you out of the meat grinder.
But wait, he was supposed to save your life.
Wait, he's saving my life?
Yeah.
Right.
And becoming handicapped in the process.
Made a great sacrifice.
Yeah.
He saved
Okay,
you,
well,
and
never
got
mind.
meat
Yeah.
mangled.
She pulled you out of the meat. She pushed you out of the way of the meat mangling machine and then fell into it.
You were on the conveyor belt, and then she threw her legs up to block and saved you.
Well, I like the idea.
Wait, out of all of the things that you could do, you would throw your legs up.
But I also like the idea of an entire family also dying in this accident, so
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one
yeah.
of us needs the other person
were
to
visiting
replace
the
that.
Okay, so wait, it was,
It was
yeah.
take your kids
it
to
was
work day.
Take your kids to work day, and there's the meat packing machine that's also mobile. It's like on a truck. And so the
Wait,
truck
what?
hit the family. I don't know.
We should just play this and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, that could become clear later on.
Okay.
So
I think
my
it's going to
name.
become less
But
clear.
no,
Yeah.
that's a good unofficial relatives, is that basically we were brother and sister to each other because our families died in a horrible accident.
Yeah.
And you saved his life while also becoming mangled yourself.
Are we doing the meatpacking plant?
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
can be involved
We don't have
somehow.
to.
Perhaps there was some kind of like, what is that liquid coolant? Liquid nitrogen accident that they used to cool the meat, and it like spilled, and she like lifted you up.
And now, what if your character, anytime you see meat, you get sick?
Yeah.
I love it. I love that
Meat
idea.
sweats.
You get the meat sweats and the dry heave, the meat heaves. Can we see that marker so Elyse can write down her name?
But
yeah.
another character,
So
their favorite thing in the world is meat.
me, I love steak. I love a big juicy steak, but we're married, so I don't ever get steak.
I have to use the bathroom real quick.
My name is Jessica LaFontaine.
Big Debbie Barone.
Write it on both sides.
Oh,
My name is David Change.
that's a good name.
It's not Change.
No, this is Change.
So now the way the game works, in Act 1 we all get 2 scenes, and the scene has to involve your character if it's your turn, and
Yes.
be centered on your character. I can take that. Yeah, and then at the end of the scene, at the beginning of the scene you choose to either establish or resolve. If you establish, it means you come up with the scene, who's in it, where it is, blah, 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 and then all the rest of us silently, if possible, determine if this scene is a success for your character with a white die or a failure for your character, a black die, and then we give it to you. In the first act, you then give that away. In the second act, you keep them. If you choose to resolve the scene, everyone else establishes the scene for you, and then you determine if it's a success or a failure for your character.
We almost never do that.
Yeah.
And failure is not necessarily bad in a weird way.
You basically want a lot of black or white and not an even split. Because you want to be able to get high numbers in either way at the end. But, I mean, it doesn't really, you don't think
Even
about it
splits
like that.
can be fun too. They're
Yeah.
kind of ambiguous endings.
Yeah. So that's how this goes. Elyse, do you want to go first since you went first before, or do you want to have someone else go first? We're in a southern town.
Please go first. You're first in that rotation.
Okay.
David
I'll
Change.
establish the scene.
Okay.
David Change and Rusty Spigot are out. They're taking the church boat out, the church party boat out.
Pontoon boat too. Yeah.
Pontoon boat. They've just. I don't even know what pontoon boat is.
Oh, they're
Pontoon
great.
has 2 like floats on either side.
So it's
and then,
flat.
Like, it's just like a party barge.
It's a big flat boat.
It's just
Yeah.
a big like, piece of. It's basically a piece of wood with 2 floating pontoons on the bottom of it, where
Okay.
people get drunk on a
Yeah.
lake.
So we just picked up the passengers for this. We're taking them out for the party boat, and yeah,
What time of day is it?
it's morning.
Oh, okay.
So
How many passengers
Sunday?
are on the boat?
it's after church.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah,
So
it's-
church ends. Let's go.
It was just a big
Social hour on the
like
pontoon.
rock star service that we attended, and now we're taking everybody out on the boat
Cool.
post church service.
Okay. Oh, you're driving.
What a great service today, Rusty.
Nothing like being shirtless on this pontoon. Don't you agree?
Tell me about it. Where I'm from in the Pacific Northwest, we don't get many opportunities to do things like this.
I was gonna
say,
say you don't have an accent.
Your skin is looking mighty bronze thanks to this pontoon.
First time in my life, I've felt like women are attracted to me because of my skin.
Excuse me. I see you're steering the boat mighty crooked. You see, driving a boat isn't much like driving a car. If you do that constantly, it just zigzags. I would just appreciate if you.
Hey, there are free hot dogs on this pontoon. I advise.
Sorry.
that
I'm
you
sorry I spoke
enjoy-
up. I'm
Hey,
sorry I spoke up.
Hey,
You're just a random person.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, Rusty, give her easy. Can't you see she's been through enough? I'm sorry, Miss. What's your name?
Tomlinson.
Oh, I thought. Are you your character? Or you're
No,
not?
he's
No,
just
I'm
an
just a
NPC.
passenger on this
Okay.
boat who's a little sick of your driving.
hey,
Can't
David.
you see she's been through enough?
Yes! Stop driving like that!
David Change. David Change. I know you're not as familiar with these folk as I am, but Miss Tomlinson, every service, every pontoon party, she comes up, she has to criticize something. And I just keep trying to tell Miss
you know what?
Tomlinson,
I'm just going to eat my hot dog. I see you're having a conversation. I'll go eat my hot dogs.
Beg my pardon, please. I didn't get much experience driving boats in the Pacific Northwest. I moved here because I heard that Jesus Lovers is the best church in America. I moved here. I heard Jesus Lovers is the best church in our country.
I am the most forward-thinking.
And the most forward-thinking. So I just had to move here to be part of that congregation.
I understand. Look, I'll just eat my hot
And then
dog.
they gave me the boat. They said, drive the boat for us. I said, okay. I've never driven one.
David.
Yeah.
I know you're from the Pacific Northwest.
True.
And because you're from the Pacific Northwest, you always get very excited about driving the boat.
It's like seeing the leaves change colors.
Every time you love it. But you always miss the after-church bikini contest. And it's the greatest thing we do. So I advise you let somebody else paddle this little pontoon for a while. And
Rusty, man.
You come check out the bikini
Rusty,
contest.
you gotta get your hormones in check.
My hormones in check. We are just grading beauty in the name of the Lord. That's all we're doing.
Look,
What's happening?
let me ask you a question.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
When was the last time you got laid?
I know you're from the Pacific Northwest, but we fornicate freely here because we're all members in the same community. I just 5 minutes ago, actually.
Takes care of that.
Oh.
All right, welcome. I'm the judge of the bikini contest. We got 3 beautiful beauties here. What's your name, miss?
It's Annie Tomlinson.
Annie, you're looking a little seasick. Are you all right?
No, I had a bunch of hot dogs and real bumpy ride.
Well, that's true. We got David Change up there on the what's it called on a boat? Steering wheel.
Don't worry, guys. Put it on autopilot. When I heard Annie was in the car, I had to come check her out.
David, I hate to burst your bubble, but boats like this do not have an autopilot.
What?
And then they crash into a deadhead in the water or something.
What is a deadhead?
It's like a log, but they wouldn't be in a lake.
Oh no, there's a deadhead up there.
Watch out! Boat crash.
Okay.
All of the.
I think one of us is
I
too
think
loud.
half the passengers get thrown
Is
overboard.
the scene done? Are we still going?
Are we still? Oh.
No. It seems there was a crash. I give you black
crash.
to resolve it in a bad way.
Oh, sorry. I need to resolve it in a bad way now.
Yeah.
Well, we crashed.
That's a bad way.
crashed.
Yeah.
Is everybody okay? Did Lily make it?
Who's Lily?
It's her
Forget
sister
Lily.
Lily. It's her sister Lily.
The famous actress
No, she died.
Lily Thompson died.
She. Forget Lily. The hot dogs. Those are the best hot dogs we have. So
Rusty, we got bigger fish to fry.
No.
I mean the fish, the perch. We can't let them escape out of the cooler back into the lake.
Wait, did they
They're
tip?
getting out.
Oh, I got this.
Oh
What
my
the
gosh.
fuck is going on?
And
Please.
scene.
And scene.
Oh,
Oh my god. All right,
Wow.
so in Act 1, you give that away.
A little sloppy.
A little sloppy start. We're doing okay. We're getting
having
back in
fun.
the groove.
I give this away. I'll give it to me.
Yeah. We all determined that you failed the scene, and now you give it to someone. Oh, thanks.
David was the captain of that ship.
Yeah.
Not you. Not you.
Now I'm in the sea looking for perch.
I think it's just a lake.
Oh.
Who's Perch?
Are we in Texas?
We're in
Perch
just
like
a
the
southern
fish.
town. Yeah, we should decide that. So is that? It could be the sea. It could be. We could be in
I
Texas.
guess, yeah, we could be.
I
I think we're in Louisiana.
Okay. Okay, I like that.
All right, now it's my scene. So Jessica LaFontaine and Big Debbie Baroni are up at the construction site,
Oh right.
and David Change, yeah.
I hate David Change.
You hate
He does what?
Well, I was gonna say maybe David Change shows up partway through.
Okay.
Oh, so we see them meet even. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're up at the construction site. Debbie,
Yeah.
I think it's coming along real nice.
Oh,
Our construction site, on our business.
thank you. I appreciate you saying such. As seems to be me mostly doing most of this work.
Well, you got the brains. You're the brains of the operation, Debbie.
What does that make you, Jess?
The co-brains.
Okay. No, I don't think that means that.
Well, I don't know. It was my idea.
Was you about to say use the legs of the operation?
I mean, I could be the. That's a good one, Debbie.
No, don't you dare say that.
What?
I'm just feeling a little sensitive today.
I'm
is all.
sorry, baby. I didn't know you were feeling sensitive.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry that your legs got destroyed in that meat mangling truck
Why do you bring
accident.
that up? You bring that up every day.
Oh, you're right.
you
I'm
do
sorry.
that every day.
Well, you're so sensitive about it. I'm just trying to desensitize your mind to the tragic past.
Could be worse. You know, I heard Lily Tomlinson died in our town today.
I heard that
Can
on
you
that
believe
boat
that?
accident.
And she just had that successful Netflix series.
That's true.
What a horrible time
Although,
for that to happen.
did you hear that their male supporting actors were getting paid the same amount as them?
Oh my
Shameful.
God. Is that real?
That's real.
That's
Shameful.
unbelievable.
But she's dead now. Oh, hello, knocking on the door at the construction site.
Hey, it's my two favorite development ladies. I know I'm probably not the most popular person.
Hold on, let
around
us
here.
open the door before you speak to us.
Okay.
What door is this? Who built the door first? Anyway,
Sorry, I just talked at the door for a couple minutes.
we could hear you. There's no
Oh.
walls.
I know I'm probably not the most popular person around these parts after killing Lily Tomlinson today.
It wasn't
That
your
was you?
fault.
That was you?
Were you
though?
driving that pontoon boat?
It was on autopilot.
I don't think that exists. Does that do pontoon?
Auto pontoon. It's called auto pontoon. That's why you've never heard of it. If you-
That seems right.
I just wanted to apologize by giving you ladies these wood carvings.
I'm sorry.
made
You
for you.
Apologize to us
apologize
for
for
what?
killing Lily Tomlinson?
I know. That Frankie and Grace was big Tuesday night show for you guys.
What are you saying? Just because we're gay and it featured two gay men, that we would be big fans of Frankie and Grace on Netflix?
These are incredible likenesses
They
of
are
Frankie and Grace.
Incredible likenesses of Frankie and Grace. As
It's
a matter
a
of fact,
great way to honor them. David
when did you
Change.
carve these?
Just I went into the church and I just got some alone time in the carving room by the
My God.
Whitechapel.
You
David
have a
Change.
genuine talent.
You're all right.
We forgive you,
you,
David
ladies.
Change, for killing Lily Tomlinson.
You know, I've never asked you, ladies, what are you building on this site?
Oh, that's a question for Debbie.
We are building a grand ballroom for high school kids to have their proms in.
Mostly prom. Sometimes the Susie Hawkins.
And
Shady Hawkins? What is it? Sadie Hawkins.
it's Sadie Hopkins.
Sadie Hawkins. I wasn't very popular in high
Get your,
school.
better get your
Yeah.
story straight. I want people to sell this little property.
Yeah.
Well, Sadie Hopkins.
Sadie Hawkins.
And the
thank
number
you, dear.
one rule of constructing a ballroom is always start with the door.
We got a door and a floor.
And this is a glorious looking.
And what more?
Glorious looking door, ladies.
Thank you.
There's sorry, go ahead.
I did notice some kind of bad blood between the automotive
Well,
place next to you. What's that all about?
You're talking, of course, about Accurate Automotive.
Exactly.
although the name is a bit of a misnomer, I think. They're not very accurate.
Oh, why do you say that?
I took my van in there. Came out as a convertible. I don't know how it happened.
They just chainsawed the top right off that van. We said, we didn't tell you to do this.
I can tell you, in the Pacific Northwest, you wouldn't get very far in that.
Is that where
convertible.
Are you from the Pacific
I
Northwest?
am.
My God.
I am. Like David Change, like changing of seasons. Like
sorry?
We don't have those
in
down
the
here.
Pacific Northwest.
Like how sometimes it rains.
That's true. I came here because I heard that Jesus Loves is the best church in America.
Jesus lovers?
Jesus Lovers.
They don't take too kindly to us at Jesus lovers.
Why is that?
If you couldn't tell already, we are in a romantic relationship.
And we're both women.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! What? Is that David Change?
Is that bastard from Accurate Automotive?
Listen! I don't know how things go up in that Pacific Northwest or whatever it is you call it up there.
Franklin, no. Now's not the time.
But you killed Lily Tomlinson. And we don't don't take kindly to killings in Louisiana. You better get out of town, or me and my accurate automotives are gonna have to do it for you.
Franklin, no, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean
He
it.
thought the pontoon had an auto boat.
That's true.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
That is also the dumbest thing I've ever heard, yes. But people make mistakes, Franklin.
Yeah.
Just like we made when we destroyed half your offices with our wrecking ball. It wasn't intentional.
You better not sleep tonight, is all I'm saying.
Me? David Change killed Lily Tomlinson.
And you're defending a murderer.
No!
No. You would
Debbie?
understand if you saw the carvings that were
Show
made.
her the
All right, let me
show
see
her
'em.
the card.
Look at these carvings.
Wow, those are incredible likenesses.
Yes.
of
David
Frankie
did those
Ray.
just today.
You are
In
a
about
talented
4
individual
Thank you.
that's going to die very soon.
I don't
Wow! My God, Franklin. He says shit like this all the time.
I
Don't
do.
worry
I
about
do.
it.
I get excited.
Don't, he gets excited. Don't
You know,
worry
we
about
got these
Franklin.
automobiles.
Franklin, if it makes you feel any better, I heard that they already wrapped on season 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Of Frankie and Grace?
Of Frankie and Grace.
Is
so
Kit Harington going to be in it?
we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
Scene.
No, I was going to do something important.
Okay, do something important.
I see that your parking spaces are few and far between. I mean, in the Pacific Northwest, we take public transportation everywhere. So,
So
but
pretentious.
where do you park your vehicles? Especially, you have a physically disabled customer arrive. Where are they going to park?
What's a physically disabled customer?
Something like Debbie.
Oh.
Jess, you are so insensitive
Like
to this fact.
What, Debbie? You know I love you, baby.
Like you don't got no legs.
She has legs. They're lovely too.
Oh, thank you, Jess.
Yeah.
But I mean, they don't work.
I'm just thinking, Franklin, if you're taking your car out somewhere, how are you going to park it?
You know, we've been wrestling with that problem. We're just running out of room. Too many big, accurate automobiles filling up all these spaces.
And I see you've got a lot of free handicap spaces,
Yeah.
but you can't park in them.
No, it's a big problem. We need a workaround, a loop-de-loo, if you will, a hole in the system.
Like, I'm sure you can park wherever you want.
That is the one advantage, I would say.
Must be nice.
Must be nice, Debbie.
It is nice.
It
Oh,
takes,
yeah, you benefit, I'm sure.
I do benefit.
Sorry, Debbie.
I was going to say nothing. Why did this turn into a weird conversation about my parking abilities? David Change, you just warmed my heart, and again, some attention is drawn into my own handicapped position.
It's like a gift. You get to park in all these free spaces.
Debbie-
All right, Frank.
Debbie, I'm sorry. Please take this carving of Martin Sheen.
Oh my goodness, it looks
When did you
exactly
do that
like him.
one? My God.
David Change, you're a wonderful man.
Scene. Here, Franklin. All right.
All right, Big Debbie Baroni and Rusty Spigot are hanging out at Rusty's house.
So, I live in a water house, like a house on the water,
Houseboat,
a houseboat.
Oh, so yeah.
as they're called.
Yeah, houseboat.
You have a church boat and a houseboat?
Yeah.
Then why don't you drive
Also,
that church
also
boat?
calling it a house is generous.
Okay.
It's basically a shack,
Okay.
crudely assembled by like tin sheets.
Okay.
And I like doing a lot of barbecuing.
Okay.
How do you get onto this boat?
Rusty is a really kind man. Treats me like a big sister and built several ramps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just rolling in.
Oh. Big Debbie Baroni, it's good to see you again. Let me wheel you in here.
Thank you so much,
Oh,
Rusty.
absolutely. Hey,
Huh.
I know you're a little sensitive to meat, but I just hunted these boars earlier today. Would you like some sausage?
Rusty, no. First of all, that's disgusting.
Oh,
Second of all, Lily Tomlinson dies on a part of your church today.
yeah.
And then you go boar hunting?
It's just when I'm hunting the boar with my spear, It's
You know what you do with the spear?
It's the only way that I can forget about the tragedy of my life, the patheticness of my life, and the tragedies of others. I think the Lord would respect that.
So, I'm sorry, Rusty. I keep hearing other people call your church different names. Is it called Jesus Lovers?
Yeah. It's a very literal approach. You know, that way we don't intimidate people. Because they know what they're getting in for. You want to be one of us?
Yeah.
You gotta love Jesus.
Rusty, what I came here for is not to insult you for today's accident.
Okay, but before we get into the serious talk, you know,
Yeah.
before we get into serious talk, I usually like to throw a little joke in there.
Absolutely.
Did
I
I
know
ever-
you love your jokes.
Oh, I love them.
What do you have to
Just
say?
like my boy hunting. Did I ever tell you that your last name, Baroni, sounds like a pasta that I would just love to eat up? You know,
my God.
Just serve me some big old Baroni. Okay, now what is
tell
it you
you
wanted
what,
to say?
After today, I needed that.
Yeah.
When I was reading the newspaper about the accident with Lily Tomlinson.
What's it like to read?
It's good. It's good. It's good to read. If you need me to read anything for you, I'd be happy to.
Big old Debbie, could you do me a favor? I know it's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
But could you someday teach me how to read? I'd be a real good student.
Yeah.
I couldn't pay you outside of hunted board parts.
I said, no, I don't want that.
Okay,
I
then that's all I got. You can stay in my house shack anytime you want.
Well, Rusty, actually, maybe there is something you can help me with.
Okay.
I was reading the story, and I heard that all this happened near a certain bikini contest.
We do like those.
Listen, I'm very happily married, but I would very much like to.
I honk the horn in the car. I'm waiting in the car.
I would very much like to attend perhaps one of these bikini contests.
Now let me tell you, big old Debbie.
What?
We can hook you up.
Okay.
Do you want to be in the contest?
Yes.
Yeah!
Knock knock. Knock knock.
I don't have a door on this house,
But we appreciate
but
the
we do
kindness.
appreciate the knocking.
Hey everybody, David Change here.
You came all the way from the Pacific Northwest?
Rustman, yeah, I came down here to see you. I just wanted to give you this wood carving of Jane Fonda.
Who is that?
likeness. If you knew who Jane Fonda was, you
I just
would
wanted
be
to
so
apologize for
impressed.
crashing the boat
I'm in
today.
love. Can you fall in love with a wooden figure? Because I think I just did.
You guys look really flushed.
Oh, we were just having a
That's-
separate private conversation between Big Bro and
When
Big
you
Sis.
hey, David Change.
I didn't know you were related.
David Change. When you eat some of my barbecue, okay, you get the sweats.
Oh, I love it. I love meat. May I?
I would be honored.
Why
It's
must
the-
you do this in front of me?
It's the least I can do.
I'm sorry for
this-
bothering your biological sister.
No, here I'll give you a leg.
They're not biting on me.
You chew it right up.
Just to be clear, we're not biological brother and sister.
Oh.
We both had all of our families die in that
my
tragic
goodness.
meat accident
Yeah.
of 1980.
I'm
You know,
so
it's-
sorry. Take these carvings. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Beautiful.
Who is this?
That's like a young Jane Fonda and a young Lily Tomlinson.
How do you have time to make all these carvings?
I'm steering the boat. I let Jesus take the wheel. I pop out a few carvings.
David,
Oh.
you are the most sincere, honest, good man I have ever met.
Thank you. Is that Jessica I see parked out there? She's got a great space on the dock out there. That's right up by the boat.
Listen, if you would ever be interested in even borrowing my handicapped spot, I'd be happy to just lend it to you.
I mean, it's the least we could do for such a talented Pacific Northwesterner.
I swear I could go on to eBay.com and sell this for almost $45.
Now, let's be real. You've been trying to figure out that site for years, and you still haven't got it.
Why does everyone else?
I bet you guys can use porno sites more than you can use eBay.
Oh, what now?
No. Not here at Jesus Lovers. You don't
Why
talk
don't you
like that.
Why don't you tell me what this is?
The whole town is Jesus lovers.
What is this?
Just end
Porno.com.
Scene ends.
Absorbed. You spend the rest of the afternoon talking about porno. Give that to somebody.
I was trying
Okay.
to get you guys the opportunity to say, what? No, we don't like sex.
We don't. We don't like pornos. That's for sure.
All right, Rusty Spigot, you have a scene.
Do I have to establish my own scene, or can I do it with
The
someone
scene
else?
must involve yourself, whether you establish it or choose to resolve.
Okay.
You're the focus of the scene on your turn.
And you have a want within the scene.
Whereas David Change is the focus of all of our turns.
He's just trying to keep the story moving.
Yeah, no,
Can't
Change.
try to keep the story moving.
Okay.
He likes
Here's
change.
my idea. I don't know if it can happen or not, but you guys, Jessica LaFontaine and David Change, are sort of hatching their scheme.
But you got to be in the scene.
I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
The scene has to be focused on you.
Hold on.
All right.
Whoa. Okay.
Hold on. So you guys think you sort of have this idea, and you go to this meeting place in the woods, in the Louisiana woods.
And you're hunting boar.
And I'm hunting boar with a spear. And I accidentally run into you guys during my hunt.
Okay.
And I sort of overhear you, and I interject, and you have to figure out how to handle it.
Okay.
Okay, so I said, David,
Knock, knock. David
Don't-
Change here.
why are you knocking on that tree, David?
Please take these wood carvings. I didn't know
God
that was an
damn,
appropriate
wow.
Southern custom to knock on the trees.
That's a beautiful comb meanie.
Oh, what can I say what I mean, and I meanie what I carve.
Oh, thank you. I'll put him next to my replica Deep Space Nine on the shelf. Anyway, please re-explain your plan to me, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I know you love that big old Debbie,
She's my wife.
but that broad's parking all over town wherever she wants to go. Let's face it, there's a lot of parking in the South.
She doesn't have legs.
She parks in the handicap spot, but she's gonna find an equally good spot just like a couple spaces over.
Right, but you just want her parking badge?
Parking pass. Don't you see, Jessica? Don't you see the solution to your problems?
I already get
Accurate
full use.
automotive?
But I already get full use of the parking badge. Holy goddamn!
Rust, what are you doing here?
I overheard you were talking to someone about a parking pass. It sounded really interesting. I'm sorry, I am covered in boar blood right now. I'm very unsightly.
You are horrifying to behold.
I got this adrenaline. You know, when you kill something, you get excited.
That's true.
Sometimes
what do
they
you guys-
catch tadpoles in the Pacific Northwest?
Oh man, have you ever
David
killed a
Change.
living thing?
No.
Oh, it's thrilling.
Yes.
You know, David Change, for your wonderful wood carvings, I'm gonna take you out on the hunt sometime. You can be the bait.
That sounds
the most
fan-
exciting
that sounds
part.
fantastic. Please accept this carving of a boar.
Oh, wow!
mean,
Did
for
you
you.
make that just now?
Are you
did.
some kind of like fairy nymph or something? Where do you produce these wood carvings from at all times?
Hey,
Rust.
hey, I don't mean to interject, but why are you talking about these handicap parking
I have
passes?
no idea.
Oh,
It's all very confusing to me.
David Change, could you dumb it down for us
Dumb
non-Pacific
it down for us.
Northwesterners?
We're not from the Pacific
No.
Northwest.
You see, Rust, sometimes there are passes that you can get that let you park at a bikini competition.
Right?
If
Big old Debbie has one of those.
Yeah.
she does.
Big
Yeah.
Debbie. She's not that
Front
old.
row seat. I said, yeah, but it just sounds better when you put the "ol" in there. You know, you gotta.
Yeah,
it makes it
I
sing.
guess that- you have a good
You could say
point.
Big Debbie, right? Okay, now think about that. Think about how that sounds.
Yeah.
Now you got Big old Debbie. Just sings.
I mostly just call her Debbie.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
oh,
you're,
yes,
you're
oh,
married
God,
in a
oh,
very
yes.
unfulfilling relationship, so you get to do that.
It's fulfilling. Is
Oh.
it? What did she say was unfulfilling to you?
No,
Debbie?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, it's very fulfilling. Wonderful fornication, I hear.
Well, I thought so.
Absolutely. Now let's get back to it, David Change. You Pacific Northwesterners are the most exciting thing I've ever seen. Almost as exciting. Now, I'm not going to lie.
We are.
I'm not going to lie. That freaked me out a little bit.
You're very strange, David Change.
Change for strange, am I right?
Is that your real name?
What did that mean?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand a damn thing David Change ever says.
Let's back up here.
Okay.
Okay.
So you would like to go to a bikini competition? And we do them
Every day of my life, I would like to do that.
Yeah, every Sunday isn't enough.
No. That's an embarrassment, if you ask me.
Perhaps you could get Debbie's pass from her.
Well, you know, if she'd be willing to give it to me, absolutely. We're very good friends. I wouldn't want to offend her. She doesn't like being reminded, or he doesn't like being reminded of his.
Well, she offered it to me, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. You're family, though, so if maybe you could get the pass from Debbie, and just don't mention me at all. But if you let me have it,
how about there's an extra one. We have 2. You want the other one? It's in my car. Here. Let's get out of this forest and go to the car.
I will do this favor for you on one condition.
You don't have to do it. I got an extra one in the car right now.
Yeah, but I'll get you both. So you can.
How will Debbie park? She ain't got no legs.
No, this way you can double park because you got 2 passes. See, you can park twice with the 2 passes.
That holds water.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I just need a wood carving of Lily Tomlinson in a bikini. Can you do that?
Oh my God!
It's already done. It's already done.
That was a success for you. So now give the white die to someone else.
What number was that?
Doesn't matter.
Each of us, the numbers don't matter.
Right,
all right,
roll
so
them.
now you give another scene. You can establish it. We got 43 minutes of tape left.
So we're back on the church boat. It's the following Sunday.
Has it been repaired from the crash?
Oh yeah.
Are we having another party?
We dipped into the collection plate,
Yeah.
fixed the boat. It's
Okay.
another party on the pontoon boat.
Are we all there?
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the party boat. David Change here.
They let him drive again?
I just want to give a shout out to Ann Tomlinson, who's been really fantastic this week.
Thank you.
And please help yourself to all the hot dogs that you'd like today. Free hot dogs.
They're always free.
Let's get this party started for Jesus.
Debbie, come here. Step in. I know this seems uncouth, but step into the bathroom with me for just a second. We got some things to discuss.
Okay.
15 minutes until the bikini contest.
Let's get into the
Debbie,
elevator on this boat to get into the bathroom on this boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just,
Jessica, where's Debbie?
I don't know. I was
haven't
just
seen
going to
her.
ask you where Debbie went.
Okay.
what's wrong?
Do you have the bikini?
Yeah. It's under all these clothes I'm wearing.
All right. I'm gonna need to see it right now in this bathroom.
Listen, we grew up together.
I
as
know.
Brother and sister.
I know.
You're making me very uncomfortable.
You want
right
to be in
now.
this contest?
Oh God.
You want to be in this contest, right?
Yeah.
And I need to see the bikini.
Okay.
I will turn around.
Okay.
I'll turn around.
Okay, then pause there for a second.
Yeah.
Jessica, I
Hi.
don't think you're understanding what a lucrative business these parking passes can be.
I don't. What do you need me to do?
Look, all that tension with Accurate Automotive can be completely dissolved. You get the passes, we sell them to them, we make a profit, and Accurate Automotive is happy. We're happy. You can buy a new pass for big old Debbie.
We get them for a nominal fee from the government.
I heard that Obama. You guys hate Obama, right?
Well, we are in the South.
I heard that Obama is raising that nominal fee. Only in the South, not in the Pacific Northwest. Obama loves the Pacific Northwest.
Obama, why?
That's
He was so progressive about our marriage. She's not here. I just lean on imaginary Debbie.
Back to you guys.
Well, here it is. What do you think?
Debbie.
Yeah.
I am a loquacious individual.
Sure. No, I'm going to ask you to define that word.
I was hoping you would
read that
You can't read.
because I don't know what it means. I just heard David Change said it once and I thought, now that's a word.
Rusty, I got to be honest, I'm not happy with that influence David Change is having on
I
you.
know. Those Pacific Northwesterners.
Yeah.
But hold on.
What?
I am speechless.
Oh,
I'll realize we have a bond that is spiritual and unbroken.
Thank
But
you.
right now, you are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. It is like today you grew wings and you are flying to the Pacific Northwest where all the angels lie.
Do you think I might have a chance of getting the attention of Annie Tomlinson?
Do you have a chance?
Yeah.
You just go up there, you puff out your chest real nice, all the birds will come flocking.
Wow. I can't wait.
Knock knock, do you change here?
Occupied, David. Change enough. Enough of this.
Okay, guys, I just wanted to slide these carvings through the grate in the bottom of the door.
How does that even
They're
work?
little bikini girls. Enjoy them, guys. The contest starts in 10 minutes. Just wanted to let you know.
Wait a minute. David Change made a wood carving of you in a bikini.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one that's seen you. How does that make sense?
I think he just has a real mind for this kind of thing.
That-
Honestly, I've never seen carvings like this in my life.
That seems very loquacious, don't you think?
See, no, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Whose
That's not
goddamn scene is this?
David Change's scene.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Failure!
Was
All right,
it?
so come back to
And-
David Change. Come back to David Change.
I think that Debbie, I forgot why I'm feeling shaky about our relationship, but I am.
Yeah, I thought something was strange when I gave her that carving of herself in a bikini in the bathroom.
You did what? Are you moving in on my woman?
Oh, no, of course not.
She likes girls.
We're all
David
asexual
Change.
in the Pacific Northwest.
I've heard that, yes. How do you make babies?
Imported.
Oh, I suppose adoption is high in the Pacific Northwest. What
is.
child wouldn't dream of those luscious trees?
Anyway, Jessica, I think that a real way to stay onto your relationship is to kind of make Debbie dependent on you. You see, if you don't have that parking pass,
She already is a little.
it makes her even more dependent on you. She can't just go willy-nilly parking around the city, key to the city parking pass wherever she wants, just parking up anywhere.
All right. I don't know. I gave you a black
I think
die.
you do. I think you do, Jessica. David Change.
Okay, then fine.
Whoa. That's unprecedented.
Scene!
Scene.
Okay, so now it is the bikini contest, and I
Okay.
am in the audience.
Whoa.
And
You're, you're in the audience?
I'm on the boat.
Oh my god.
I was on the boat.
Okay.
You don't even love me.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so I'm watching as
Yeah.
Debbie
Yeah.
is in the contest, and I'm rooting
Yeah.
for her so hard because I love her so much. And then Annie is also up there, and I see you making eyes.
Yeah.
Can I throw in one thing?
Uh-huh.
I want to be the judge of the.
Rusty is the judge. David Change is driving the boat again.
And commenting on the contest.
So wait, the bikini contest takes place on the boat?
Yeah, that's how it crashed last
got it,
time
got
because
it,
David
okay.
Change stopped driving to look at the bikini contest.
Okay.
Killing Lily Tomlinson,
So,
which is not her name.
Jesus lovers, welcome to the 52nd annual bikini contest.
no, David Change, you just drive this time.
Yeah, David Change,
David
shut up and
just
drive.
drive.
Hey guys, hang on.
Shut up.
Jesus got the wheel.
No, he doesn't. Get back on the wheel, David
We're not
Change.
crashing this boat this time.
Next up in the contest, we've got big old Debbie Barone. Debbie, look at
Go,
her.
Debbie,
She
go,
looks
Debbie.
beautiful. Her
Looking good, baby.
wheels glisten in the light. Beautiful. Even applause from Annie Tomlinson. She's hard to impress.
I'm Jessica.
Oh, and Jessica, of course. Big Debbie's partner, who most of you consider she lives in sin with, but they do very well. They do very well
We're
for themselves.
financially stable.
I have to say, we've had 657 bikini contests since Jesus Lovers formed. We have seen the most beautiful women Louisiana can produce. And I have never seen bacon fry as good as big old Debbie.
Oh, great meat analogy. Great
didn't-
meat analogy,
gotta be-
Rust.
David, just drive the boat. Just drive the
David
boat.
Cage. David Change. David Change. My name is not David Cage.
2 letters off.
I don't even think we need to see any other contestants. You have won the contest!
Go, Debbie. That's my girl.
Here
Love
is
you.
your trophy,
Love you, baby.
made out of every single part of a wild boar, reconfigured in the shape of a trophy.
Oh, God,
Oh, no.
I wish you wouldn't do this.
Oh no.
Rusty, she hates me.
Wait, hold on.
What?
I'm gonna whisper this to you.
Okay.
Okay. Allie Tomlinson says she wants to meet you in the back of the pontoon. I'd best hurry up if I were you.
So he's still next to the microphone, and everyone hears that. And so I go,
And Annie goes,
Debbie and
Annie runs
Annie?
off.
Annie runs off the boat.
They're just friends.
Rusty,
Yeah.
I thought you were like a brother to Debbie, and
Yeah.
you're setting up a dangerous liaison with another woman?
What's so dangerous liaison about a friendship?
That's not the way. That was not the implication, Rusty. I'm so upset.
Can I just say something? I'm real mad that I didn't get up on stage. I worked real hard on my body. I bought this expensive bikini.
Barry.
Yep.
Barry. Look. We consider ourselves neo-Christians, okay?
Yeah.
Neo-Christians, okay? And as
Yep.
neo-Christians, we cannot reject anyone.
You rejected me.
Yes, because the other pillar of our faith besides Bikini Contest is honesty. And no one wants to see your flobbing beer belly up on that stage anymore. You have to find better ways to praise Jesus because right now your bikini skills are lacking.
His name is Jesus. I'm running off the boat too. Sploosh.
Good.
And I go, Barry. Okay. Well, I go up to David Change, and I go, David, let me drive this boat. I'm getting off. And I try to drive the boat.
Oh no.
And I'm trying to. Oh no. But I'm unfamiliar with boat mechanics. And I crash the boat again.
Hang on there, sister. Jesus didn't let the apostles drive the boat. Oh,
I go, I need to get off this
Has anyone
boat.
seen David Cage? No, he's dead.
Thank God David Change is okay.
Anyway, I crashed the boat.
So last time, what was it? Annie Tomlinson?
Lily Tomlinson
died.
This time David Cage
No,
died. On
no.
the boat. Oh, what?
Half the boat perished.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Half the parish perished.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give this to Barry.
All right.
God damn it, none of these scenes are about the person they're supposed to be about. Okay,
Wait, whose scene was that?
mine, I think. Okay, so now it's Debbie's turn.
Okay, so
Meeting with Annie, who you also play.
no, so Debbie is actually meeting Jess at the police station.
Okay.
She's been arrested for taking over the boat and crashing it and
Okay.
killing half those people,
David
including
Cage.
David Cage.
And I'm crying, my mascara's running. I
Yeah.
look a fright.
Yeah,
We're at the police station.
Jess, I don't know why you did this.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yes, you did.
Debbie, you
grabbed
gotta
the wheel.
believe me.
I'm
I
not-
was trying to get off the boat because you were gonna cheat on me with that floozy Annie Tomlinson.
No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I just wanted a little attention for once, and so
What?
I got my.
Attention for once? I give you attention all the time.
No, you don't. No,
Debbie.
you just make fun of my legs.
Debbie, I love your legs.
Okay, there it is again. You know what? I
You
should
just
go.
only said six.
Excuse me. Just so you ladies know, bail is posted at $10,000.
Well, that's not a problem.
Oh
we
my
got
God.
that kind of money.
No, I don't.
What happened to our money, Debbie?
We're taking out loans to build our ballroom. We don't have $10,000 right
Well,
now.
I hope
I
that
thought
you
we
can
were
maybe sell
financially-
something or get money from somewhere, because it's $10,000 for bail.
Where are you from?
I'm a police officer of the South of the United States of America, thank you. I have the same rights as everyone else.
Thank you, Clifton. We'll talk to you later.
But wait, Debbie, I thought we were rich.
We ain't. No, we're not rich. In fact, if anything, I think your basic need is to get rich.
I thought we're not rich.
We're not rich.
Well,
no.
then, by
We are
God, I
dirt
need to
poor
get
right now.
rich.
Yeah.
But I'm in this police station. They think I intentionally murdered half the parish. I just wanted to get off the boat because you were trying to have sex with Amy.
No, I wasn't.
Debbie, I love you.
I'm willing to try to help, though. I'm willing to try to find that bail. $10,000 is a lot of money.
You don't have anything you want to sell to get $10,000?
No, what am I going to sell? The property? I'm not.
No, don't sell the property. That's our property.
That's our
What
ballroom.
about?
That's our
What
dream.
about? What, David Cage is after you. changes after David Cage
David Cage
died.
is
I
dead,
feel
yeah.
so terrible.
Excuse me, could you ladies keep it down? There's a ceremony going on outside for David Cage. May he rest in peace.
Outside the police?
Yes, he loved the police station.
Who are you? Who let
It's
you
why
in
he
here?
made.
Who let you in
It's
this
why he made
interrogation
that
room?
game. What's that one called? Where you the detective?
I got you, Clifton. It's called Beyond the Two Souls.
Did he make Heavy Rain? I'm talking about Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Oh, Heavy Rain.
Why are you
game.
in? Why
You
are
love
all
police
of you
station.
in?
What ending did you get in that one?
Take this
I'm not gonna
conversation
spoil it
outside.
for the other
Why are you
officers.
in my
Cooper,
interrogation?
get out of here.
Hey,
Cooper.
I just wanted to say something. I don't know if it's been
Clifton,
made clear
Cooper.
to you. Okay, you always do this to poor old Cooper. All right? All right? If you can't get the money, okay,
Yeah.
we don't care because we're going to have to kill you.
What? No, you
Are you a
won't.
police officer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna kill my wife,
Our
Debbie?
county jail is so full that those who can't pay
She's not
get
even.
killed.
No, he's.
They're gonna kill me, Debbie.
Crime rates are at an all-time high. We will need to melt down your chair to make bars for new cells.
It's because
Keep
David,
Debbie out of this. She didn't do anything. I just accidentally drove the
David-
boat into that retaining wall and killed David Cage.
you also killed 24 other people.
Yeah, but they weren't.
We call that a
famous.
mass murder around these
It was an accident. I was
You know,
upset.
I love David Cage, but
Just
his
sell
games
your
have
parking
been inciting
privileges.
violence.
Just sell your parking privileges to David Change for $10,000, and then get me out of prison, and then we can run an expose on this corrupt police force and get rich.
$10,000 or else. That is official police speak.
Okay.
You're gonna kill me?
Jess,
I don't even get a trial,
I'll do
Debbie.
what I can. I don't much like David Change, but I'll talk to him.
Get his money. Take his money. We got a bunch of those. We got like 3 extra passes. Just sell him one.
I'll do it. I'll sell it.
That was your scene? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So give that to somebody. God damn it.
I'll give
what's
that to you for that
happening?
emotional performance.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Ben's last scene of this is the last scene of Act 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Rusty Spigot.
Rusty Spigot. My need is to get laid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rusty Spigot is taking David Change out to hunt.
Could try to fuck David Change.
And he experiences some unusual emotions.
Oh my god. All right. With a spear. Are you still with the spear?
Yeah,
Okay.
I also made a special one for David Change.
Okay, great.
What's special about it?
It has engraved in it the faces of the 2 characters from that wonderful Netflix show you love.
Did you hire David Change to do
Yes,
the engraving?
I did. Yes, I did.
And then gifted it back to him. And this actually makes sense because you do this after when you're very stressed and
Yes.
you just lost your second boat
Yes.
in a huge accident.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Russ, I just want to say thank you for taking me on this hunting trip. And
Listen, nothing. I am emotionally loquacious right now, and I need to hunt all day in order to wash this terrible feeling from my gut.
I'm impressed that you retained that. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the spear. It hurt me to give it up, so getting it back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was the surprises I was gonna have you make it for me, and then twist. It's yours.
It's like North by North. It's like watching North by Northwest.
Oh,
but,
you and
you know.
those words again. It's like you're talking to nothing. It's amazing.
Anyway, so what do we do here? How do we target?
Okay. We gotta lather ourselves in mud, okay? All right. So first, because you are unfamiliar with the process, I'm gonna need to lather you up. Are you okay? Are you? I know we don't know each other, but I'm gonna need to lather you up.
All right.
Okay. All right. Second thing, and I'll close my eyes as I put the mud on you, but we need to blend into our environment, okay? Because
I'm
hogs are
sure.
smarter than people give them credit for. They can recognize when you have clothing on or not. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to strip.
All right. David Cage takes off his clothes, or David Change takes off his clothes.
David Cage is gone.
The ghost of David Cage.
So that's what a bronzed Pacific Northwestern body looks like.
Did I mention
Quite
I do,
impressive.
Did I mention I do yoga?
Can you show me?
So yeah, we start. I'll start in child's pose, and then I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up into downward dog.
This seems wrong, but I am feeling things in my loquacious region.
I'm telling you, Russ, you gotta come to the Pacific Northwest. The food, the yoga, the sunsets.
I'm worried that I mean this is all seriousness. If I stepped foot in the Pacific Northwest, I would become blind because I could not handle the magnificence of it.
My friend, you come to the Pacific Northwest, you get up in that mountain air above the smog. I think you'll be seeing clearly for the first time in your life.
That may be true, but we need to focus on the task at hand, all right?
All right.
Because when you're on the hunt, there are no words. There's only emotion.
Oh.
And I want you to think about what I just said as I lather your beautiful bronze butt up with this mud, okay?
Now, I can totally. I'll just spot the aura of the boars.
You are so firm.
I hike at least 8 hours a day.
What? I didn't even know that was possible.
Anything's possible in the Pacific Northwest.
It is like your booty is chiseled out of stone.
Just bang already.
If you've
Says
ever
a
been to
tree
the Rockies,
spirit.
Hey Rust, I can see that you're coming on to me here. So look,
Is that what it's
I
called?
made this wooden vagina for you. I'll hold this wooden vagina for you if you want to make love to it.
Hey, why are those two guys kissing each other's necks?
Just murdered someone and witnessed your strange,
Now-
weird moment.
Now no one will ever know that I made love to a wooden hoo-hoo.
Scene? Oh my god. Okay, we're doing okay.
Ben,
Now-
Ben got the white die. I wasn't willing to let you bail on it.
Yeah.
You got that white die.
You have to
Yeah.
fuck Ben.
Yeah.
All right, time for the tilt.
Wait, do
so
I
do I have to
give
sleep
this to
with him?
somebody?
You did. You were
Yeah,
kissing
you
his
give
neck.
it.
David Change was kissing his neck.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then that man was murdered.
Yeah.
And then you made love in the woods.
Oh.
Okay.
So that was a success.
So give that
Yeah.
to someone else.
Big Debbie Baroni.
Okay. So now everyone roll your dice. Keep the dice that are yours with you.
Oh, I forgot about this. The tilt.
The tilt.
I only have one die.
Yeah. Roll it. Okay, so now subtract the smaller number from the bigger number of the colors, you know? So you got 0.
I got one total.
I have 2.
1 black or 1 white?
One white total.
Okay, so Ben got 2 white and I got 8 black. So he and I get to choose the tilt.
Cool.
I can't remember which dice we use, but whatever. Let's just say we roll these. We got some 2s, some 6s, a 4. We got everything except a 1. So the tilt table we can do tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure.
They're all so good.
Do you want to choose the big thing or the little thing?
It's up to Ben.
Big thing.
Okay. So choose tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure.
Failure.
Okay. And then I've got everything but a 1, so I can do something precious is on fire, a tiny mistake leads to ruin, a good plan comes unraveled, you thought it was taken care of but it wasn't, fear leads to a fateful decision. I think something precious has to be on fire.
Something precious is on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that can happen often and whenever we need it to
all right.
throughout.
Not just once. Something precious is on fire.
My carvings!
All of them.
Okay, so now in Act 2, let's make the scenes real quick.
Okay.
And you keep whatever die you get at the end of it. So just remember that the tilt is something precious is on fire.
Okay.
It's Elise's turn first. I'm going to need to grab a backup card, I think. We got 20 minutes left on this card.
We gotta wrap in 20.
We can do this.
We
Okay.
can force Act 2 into 20 minutes. We
this
all
is
get
the-
one scene, and it's got to be crazy.
Scene with myself and Debbie Baroni.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey Debbie,
Hi, Mr. Change.
I'm glad that you wanted to see me. I feel like we're building a relationship here that extends beyond our love of God.
I see right through you, David Change. The thing is, I need you right now. I need $10,000. And I need to know how to make that happen.
Debbie, maybe I could help you. I mean, I've got quite the wood carving fortune.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. I feel like if you just sold all of your amazing wood carvings, you'd probably be some sort of eBay millionaire.
Aren't I?
Are you? Because I'd like $10,000.
There's something that you have that I would like as well, Debbie.
My parking pass.
Freedom, Debbie.
Oh.
You may look at it as a parking pass,
Yeah.
but I look at it as freedom. Here's your $10,000, Debbie.
In cash?
The pass.
Okay. It's just unusual to me you came here with $10,000 in cash particularly. As if you knew.
Of course I knew, Debbie. And you know what? I'm not going to sell this to Accurate Automotive. I'm going to take this and tour the American national parks and park wherever I want.
How's that going to make you any money?
It's not, but I'm an eBay millionaire.
Oh, I should have known it. I should have known it.
Whose scene is this?
$10,000 is a drop in the pan for old David Change, if that is my real name.
How dare
Scene.
you? Okay.
Okay, now it's my scene. I'm in the police station. You have the $10,000, and I'm in the police station. But there's pandemonium at the police station because it's on fire. And I'm in the cage.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, Clifton, Cooper, let me out of here. I'm gonna burn to death in this fiery police station.
Clifton, we got a choice right now. You and old Cooper, we could either bail and save our own skin, or we can save this hussy.
We got, I don't know what voice I did.
It changed
like
about
slightly
4
We gotta
times.
get out of here. Look, I can give you one piece of advice. Some of these bars were made by David Change. They're wood. Find the wood bars and find your freedom. Let's go, Coop.
Okay, so I start rattling the bars to try to see which ones are wood.
Jess, are you in here? I got $10,000.
Daddy, save me! We don't need... Keep it! We'll use it! Just get me out of here!
God dang it, it just burned.
Oh no! It was so precious! That $10,000 is more money than we ever seen!
Where are you? I can barely see.
I'm in the cage!
A voice comes on over the intercom. Excuse me. Oh, just to let you know that there is a car being towed from the handicap space. It does not have a handicap parking pass on it. There's
Jess,
a car.
I gotta go. They can't tow my car.
Your car is more important!
Tow that car.
And the cage is on fire, and 2 of the bars start on fire along with my legs. And I go, oh God, but those are the bars! And I crawl forward, burning my hands to break, just give both.
No, yeah.
To get out of the bars. They burn my hands and my legs are burning off, but I get out of the cage, and I crawl forward through the fire and the smoke, and I almost make it, but then I pass out from inhalation by the door to the police station.
An angel lifts you.
From the Pacific Northwest.
No.
Oh. An actual angel?
Yeah, and then you
Okay.
wake up.
And I wake up. Are you an angel?
I'm David Cage.
David
End
Cage.
scene. Cliffhanger.
Okay.
He's British, right?
Sure. Or French.
He's French.
Your turn.
I'm David Cage.
Oh yeah. Your turn.
Okay, Big Debbie Baroni, she's at the towing station.
You rolled there in your wheelchair?
Yeah. And she's called Rusty Spigot to help her just get her car back from the towing station.
Debbie, you called me on the telly, and you were sounding real worried. What do you need?
Hold on the telly.
It's a real word.
Look,
It's
David,
important.
David
Real
Change
work.
has had a negative influence on me. I have a confession that I need to share with you. Once we get your issue resolved, now what is it?
Well, I need my car back from the towers. I need to. They're gonna impound it if I don't pay them $500.
Okay, listen.
What?
I don't have any money, but I love you as a sister.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hunt these tow people, and we're gonna steal your car back. It's the only way.
Rusty, no, you don't hunt people.
Don't look at me, Debbie.
Excuse me, ma'am, sir, can I help you? Do you have $500 or a parking pass to show here?
Not yet. Let me.
Jesus, forgive me.
No.
Go! Listen, I'm gonna wheel you out to your car. Let's go.
Oh my
Let's go.
God,
Let's
you
go.
killed Cynthia.
All right, I'm opening the door.
Stop,
I just need medical
Get in. Drive
Cynthia,
fast. Drive
I'll
away
save
from me
you.
right now. Also, my confession. As you drive away, I'm in love with a wooden vagina.
And scene.
Failure, apparently. The car crashes and starts on fire. Failure.
Okay.
Okay, so your scene now.
Rusty Spigot.
You just crashed her car because it's designed to be driven by someone in a wheelchair, so there's no chair,
Yeah.
so you couldn't drive it.
No,
very
I wasn't
effectively.
driving it. She was driving
Oh,
it. I
yeah,
put her in
yeah,
the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, that scene had to end in failure because
Yeah.
we only have black dice left.
Okay.
Okay, so Rusty Spigot has gathered the Jesus lovers congregation in the church and to tell them that he is in love with the wooden vagina and he wants to know if they will accept him.
Okay.
Okay. So, Rusty, what'd you gather us all here for now? Rusty?
Listen, Jeffy,
Yes?
I'm gonna show you something that's gonna be a little loquacious, okay?
All right. I love loquaciality.
Well,
Shut up, Jeffy.
Hey, don't talk to me like that, Richton.
Richton, you are always as reasonable one.
Yeah.
I hope you can see what happened here. Okay.
What happened?
This, to you,
Looks like a wooden cooter.
yeah, they may look like a wooden vagina to you, okay?
What's a vagina?
Yeah, right.
A cooter?
Richton, I'm gonna need you to pay attention here.
Okay, I am.
To you, this may look like a wooden cooter, okay? But to me, this is Bethany.
Bethany?
I fell in love with this woman who has given me things that I thought no one could give me. We've had amazing conversations
No.
about life,
No.
love,
No.
and politics.
This ain't right.
I
We
just-
do not
no.
accept you, Rusty Spigot.
I need
We do not
This
accept
church is
your
my
wooden
life. Are you
cooter.
denying me my love?
Who's that?
God damn it, David, change.
David, change here.
We thought you left the tour.
Rusty, come with me. These are not Jesus lovers. These are Jesus haters. And haters gonna hate. I'm packing my
Jeffy
van full
takes-
of trail mix and camping equipment. I'm going to tour the parks of America. Come with me.
Jeffy
I need to
takes-
know one thing.
Wait. Jeffy takes the oil-based infinity candle and hurls it at the wooden vagina, shattering it.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Shattering the infinity
shattered.
flame. No, the
Yeah.
vagina starts on fire because
Yeah.
it's made of wood.
Okay.
No! Bethany! Not like this! I'm going to die with you!
We do not accept you.
Jesus!
Jesus hates wood vagina lovers.
Take me to the great beyond.
David Change runs out to his van and gets in and starts driving away.
Beautiful.
That's the end. Okay, so now you roll your own dice. This was probably the dumbest story we've ever told. Okay, 2 white.
So you subtract the
You s-
bigger.
You subtract the smaller of, like, if white is
Yeah.
a
What if they're
smaller
both
number,
the same?
Then you have 0.
That's a 0.
And that things do not bode well for you. Where's the
Well-
aftermath table? Okay.
I was immolated with a wooden vagina. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Live through that.
Okay. So, what did you get?
10. Oh, wait, so I subtract this from this, right?
Yeah. So you
10.
got 10 white. Okay. So things are turning out okay for you.
Change.
So 10 white is not too shabby. You've made it out with dignity intact through some fluke. There might even be a little profit or self-respect or something. Time to throw a little party for all your friends. So
On a party boat, maybe.
oh, so yeah, you can use
us
each
that
one of your
epilogue.
dies is a sentence about what happens to you. Each one of your dice.
David Change, he goes on his tour of the parks of America, and he meets a bear at one of the parks, and he tells the bear all about his tales, and the bear is super impressed. David Change
No,
carves.
one at a time, actually. Sorry.
No, this is good. Yeah.
Okay, fine. We can do it all at once. I
David
guess.
Change carves a totem pole that he erects of the bear to remember him, but he misses his. Is that what you- black one?
Yeah, yeah.
It's all the same.
But he misses his life of the pontoon boat driver, so he finds another church somewhere in America to drive a pontoon boat for.
Nice. I got 2 white, which is merciless. You might not be dead on the outside, but you sure as hell are dead on the inside. The emotional or mental wounds you have suffered will never heal. The future is a brick wall. So, who I thought in my burned up haze was an angel of David Cage was actually just Barry, who came by the police station.
Yeah.
And he took me to the hospital. But my legs and hands, my legs are completely burned off. They're destroyed. I have no legs anymore. And my hands are so badly burned that they'll probably never be useful. And I also, the rest of me got fairly burned up as well. So I'm very unattractive. And I also think that Debbie has left me for someone else because she abandoned me for a car. So I have very little hope. And the only friend I have is Barry. But after a few months, he chokes on some SpaghettiOs and dies. So
Wow.
I'm just kind of alone forever.
Beautiful. Beautiful story.
Okay, so what did you get?
-6.
Oh,
No. Well,
Yeah.
wait.
Black 6.
So it's black. Oh yeah, black 6. Okay, it's not actually negative. Probably, it's probably not great though. Black 6, pathetic. You'll suffer. Oh dear God, will you suffer? And everyone you know will be your malfeasance. And everyone will know of your malfeasance, your stupidity, your lack of common sense and decency. You're probably going to be locked up too.
So from the flaming wreckage of the van accident, Big Debbie tries to crawl out. Meaning, like, and at that moment, this is like, we skipped ahead, but Rusty just ran out.
Yeah.
Rusty he got in that accident and said, hey, I have something I have to go admit to my church, and just left Big Debbie crawling out. Anna Tomlinson walks by, ignores Debbie. And Debbie dies there on the road and gets hit by a big truck, mutilating her body so badly that it cannot be recognized.
Nice.
beautiful story.
Rusty. Oh, what number did you
0.
get? 0?
0.
Okay, 0. The worst thing in the universe.
Oh, God.
This probably doesn't include death, since death would be better than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There is something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere. And,
Wow.
and since it's 0 of both, this is both a physical and mental
Okay,
disaster.
I got it.
Oh, no.
So, Rusty survives the sort of being on fire.
Yeah.
And rather than take him to the hospital, his church sort of takes him. They put a wooden stake in the ground and they tie him to it.
What?
And they leave him there.
Oh my God.
And every single day, for hours a day, they stone him and throw their own feces at him and humiliate him. And they just remind him how he is not accepted by Jesus. And he just cries the entire time until his body is so broken and defeated that he like his face becomes mutilated. And then, I know it said it's not supposed to include death, but after 2 weeks of torture, they feed him basically pig food to keep him alive so they can torture him longer. After 2 weeks of this...
That's the Jesus Loves Church?
Yeah, yep.
Jesus lovers.
Jesus
Yeah.
Lovers.
He does eventually die, and he meets God, and God says that Rusty Spigot is the worst thing that he's ever created,
Oh, God.
and sends him straight to hell.
And thank you for joining us for Fiasco.